And for Wednesday, the 2nd of January 2019, welcome to a further update from Force 13's AU channel, ex-tropical cyclone Penny. And this is a flyover of what could be the ex-tropical cyclone Penny earlier this afternoon. Bureau Meteorology has cancelled 2 severe weather warnings for the area north of Cairns. And what's the Bureau saying about ex-Penny at 10 a.m? Tropical low, sustained winds near the centre of 55 kilometres an hour, with wind gusts at 85 kilometres per hour, located within 35 kilometres at 12.8 degrees south, 144.9 degrees east, 170 kilometres east of the Lockhart River, 225 kilometres northeast of Cohen, tracking east at 23 kilometres an hour. This is the life of Penny up to earlier today. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, their current position indicates 13 south, 141.1 degrees east. It's about 255 nautical miles north-northwest of Cairns, tracking eastward at 8 knots. Animated multispectral satellite imagery depicts improving curve banding, wrapping into a partial exposed low-level circulation, now over the Coral Sea. The initial position is based with high confidence, based on the MSI and agency fixes. The initial intensity is assessed at 35 knots. And a OSCAT pass depicts the low-level circulation too far to the east. However, it reveals the growing swath on 35 knot winds in the northwest quadrant. Environmental conditions continue to improve as vertical wind shear values have dropped to around 5 to 10 knots. Outflow channels becoming more established. Tropical cyclone 08P is tracking along the southern periphery of a near equatorial ridge to the northeast. Generally, a southeasterly track is forecast over the next 36 to 48 hours as this near equatorial ridge gradually builds to the south. Favourable environmental conditions will allow for steady intensification during this time, and by the 48-hour mark, subtropical ridging is expected to build to the east and south of the track, resulting in a deflection back to the southwest. Increasing vertical wind shear, limited outflow will result in a gradual dissipation trend after 48 hours as Penny tracks towards the Queensland coast. And on the screen is the centre's current track. And whilst we continue to have a look at this, the Bureau of Meteorology via their Coral Sea 3-day outlook indicates that at 2 p.m. ex-tropical cyclone Penny was located 225 kilometres east of Lockhart River, moving in the eastward direction across the northwestern Coral Sea. Ex-Penny is expected to continue moving east-southeast further off the east coast until about Friday. Penny is close to tropical cyclone strength and is rated a high chance of reforming into a tropical cyclone in the northwest Coral Sea during this afternoon or evening. From late Thursday or Friday, the environment will become less favourable and the system is likely to begin weakening. However, it may still be a tropical cyclone by Saturday morning, well east of the Queensland coast. Longer term, the system is expected to move back to the west-southwest or closer to the Queensland coast, but it's unclear whether it will retain a tropical cyclone structure. Tropical cyclone forecast tracks will continue to be issued. Now we have a look at the NOAA floaters, and just back to what the Bureau is saying by the tropical cyclone outlook for the Coral Sea. Percentages remain high for Thursday, Friday and Saturday. And tropical cyclone outlook for the northern region, including the Gulf of Carpentaria. Nothing going on for the next 3 days. And we have a gale wind warning in place for the Peninsula and Cooktown coast. Strong wind warning Torres Strait, Cairns coast. Cancellation northeast Gulf of Carpentaria. And whilst we look at the NOAA floater, severe thunderstorm is current for heavy rainfall, damaging winds, large, possibly giant hailstones, Illawarra, southern tablelands, parts of the Hunter, the metropolitan south coast, central tablelands, central west slopes and plains, southwest slopes, the Riverina, lower western, upper western and the Snowy Mountains forecast history. Now from 1600 hours through to the same period tomorrow, here's a look at the latest instability. Severe thunderstorms likely produce heavy rainfall, may lead to flash flooding, damaging winds, large, possibly giant hailstones over the next several hours in the Illawarra, parts of the Hunter, metropolitan south coast, central tablelands, southern tablelands, Snowy Mountain districts and locations which may be impacted: Penrith, Nowa, Bower, Braid, Wood, Katoomba and Goulburn. And the Bureau of Meteorology has cancelled their detailed thunderstorm warning. Now we have a look at the wind speed probability. BSCH website is a GFS model, and you can clearly indicate that X-Penny remains in no mood to disappear. And what's the Bureau of Meteorology going to say in their next update? Now we have a look at the Bureau's 12-hourly rainfall outlook. And for the state of Victoria, there's no warnings. South Australia, fire weather warning for the west coast, Lower Eyre Peninsula and Mount Lofty ranges. And they have for Thursday strong wind warning for the far west coast. Tasmania's got a strong wind warning, and here's the upper level divergence. It is around 30 knots, the wind shear. Strong wind warning remains in place for the southeast coast down there in Tasmania. And we have another look at the 24-hour shear tendency. The scale is on the right hand side of the screen, and the wind shear is fairly good when you look at the blue and green. Now we have a look at the 850 millibar vorticity. You can clearly see where the tropical low X Penny is currently located, and I'm looking at that area to its east-southeast. And finally, in this update, we have a look at the track on the ex-tropical cyclone Penny, and they have it possibly Cat 1 in coming hours. Force 13's AU channel will continue to bring the latest information, and we also have a tropical system again up there in the Westpac, and that will be covered on our main channel.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, our YouTube page youtube.com/Force13, on Facebook under the same name Force13, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 if you wish to get in touch. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.